Hello and welcome to my fluid art channel. I'm Cynthia and this is Create More Art. In today's video, we're going to do something totally different. I'm going to try my hand at fabric art. I watched a few videos on YouTube and it seemed kind of interesting, so I hope you enjoy. And if you like this video, please hit the subscribe and like. It'll be greatly appreciated. I'm going to take this material and I'm going to put plaster and glue and a whole bunch of other stuff, and I'm going to try to create a little bit of texture on this canvas. This is a canvas that I put a little texture on it, wasn't too fond of it, so I decided I'm going to do something new over it. So first thing I'm going to try to do is create some type of liquid that will hopefully hold together. So if this doesn't work, we probably won't see the video. And this is just a remnant of a piece of fabric. And I'm just using a little bucket. And I'm currently just getting the piece of cloth wet. And then I'm going to try to create something interesting. Okay, that's nice and damp. Okay, so let's put the gloves on. And let's try to create a mess. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is pour some water in my little bucket. Just enough to cover the bottom. Maybe half cup or so. And then I'm going to put some little bit of glue, or just some Elmer's glue. And I'm also going to put a little wood glue just for fun. So total that might have been a quarter cup or so. And this is grout, which has some sand in it, so give it some texture. Just thought that would be fun to add just a couple of scoops of that. Maybe quarter cup. Next thing I'm going to add is some plaster of Paris. Maybe a quarter cup of that also. And the next thing I'm going to do is stir this stuff up. Let's see. I do have a semi-design in mind for the fabric. I'm going to try to make it a little interesting. This is first time me trying this, so we're learning together. This is fun just playing with this texture stuff. Making sure it's all mixed in. It's all nice and gooey. Make sure it's dry on the bottom. And what I did, I went to the dollar store and they have these little shower curtains. So I put the shower curtain down to cover my workspace here so I don't get this plaster mixture over everything. And since it was only $1, if I ruin it, it's no big deal. Still finding a little bit of lumps in here. So right now that's my consistency. Alright, we're just trying to scrape down the side to see how mixed in it is. Yeah, it looks pretty mixed. So let's try this. So this is the damp cloth. I'm going to wring out any extra water that's in it. All right. So this is damp. It's a little thin cloth. And let's dip it in the mixture here. Since this is the first time I'm actually making this, so I don't know exactly how much it's going to make, so it's all a learning process. And I don't know if the mixture, the recipe I created will hold or not. So it's all new to me. And I probably will end up sanding it once it's dry. Okay. Looks pretty well coated. All right, so let's the fun begin. So what I'm going to do is putting it down, and then I'm going to flip it over. And I'm going to use some thumbtacks to kind of hold the cloth in place. And what they'll also do is when I try to create the design on the other side, that it will not come apart. And so that's my plan. We'll see if that works. And I'm just doing the edge of the cloth because I want as much cloth on the other side as possible. And it probably will not be all on the canvas. It's probably also going to hang off, which I'm okay with, because this is just for fun. And you don't know unless you try. Do something different. Okay. One last corner. So let's flip it over. Just putting down a little bit more of this plaster mixture without necessarily grabbing all the water that's in there. Okay, I think it's coated now a little bit better. I'm just trying to pull the material so it can have this little pucker. Making sure I won't pull up the thumbtacks. And then I'm going to twist a little bit. Well, that's an interesting texture. Let's see what she looks like when she's dried. And it's been 24 hours since I laid down material, and it's nice and hard. So this is the back side of it. I did trim a little bit to keep it from being so thick on the back side. And now we're going to paint it. So all this section I'm doing right now, you have to cut out. So what we're going to do now is we're going to paint it, and what I just created was a custom color that I'm going to put down for the first layer. I may change the color up on the second layer. I'm not quite sure yet. We'll see how this dries. So the color in here is white with a little bit of burnt umber. That umber? No. This is burnt sienna. Sorry. Burnt sienna. And I also put a little bit of silver down, just to kind of give it a little bit more of a shine. And this does have a lot of texture on it, which I'm enjoying. So let's get painting. And this is just the first layer. What I'll also do is kind of seal the plaster stuff and help define some of the curves. And if there's any material that wasn't completely covered. This will help seal it some more. And as you can tell, this is no longer a 10 by 10 size. It's nice and curvy. And I will also paint the back side of all the edging. Depending on how this dries, I'll probably end up changing the color. I might go lighter. Not sure yet. And I'm just painting it on top of my spinner here, so it'll give me a little bit more height. All right, let's see what she looks like when she's dry. This is dry now, and I created a light color. So I took a little bit of the base color and I added white to it. Just a slight tinge color. And I'm gonna just kind of highlight. surprise, it's blue. So after it dried, the color that I had on it, which is this color here, kind of looked a cross between pink and brown, and I was not loving it. And since I geared towards blue anyways, I decided to paint it blue. It's nice and hard, and you can see it's raised. And it's blue on the back too. And the color I used was Primary Cyan by Amsterdam. So tell me what you think. I kind of liked it. I wouldn't mind experimenting with some different styles, create different movements. Let me know. Now it's off to the next project. Until next time, create more art. So what did you think of the creation? Something totally different. Now that it's blue. I didn't like the previous color. I may even change the color again. I may change it all to white. The glue and all the texture I put on it really made it nice and stiff. That fabric is not going anywhere. So I can just hang on to it by just the fabric alone. It's not going anywhere. In the back, it's nice and hard too. It's almost like a board. So what'd you think of it? Did you like it? Did you enjoy the process? If so, leave a comment and a like. It'd be greatly appreciated. And as always, create more art.